Mehmet Grosso here, creator of Xenoplicity and the queue system that it runs on. Today's video, guys, I have a very strong announcement that I have to make. It's super important, guys, and it's coming straight from the top, okay? We have J. Scott Garibay. He is a pivotal leader, a figurehead, really, of the tabletop role-playing game community, and really, without him, we would be lost. There's no one, I think, that carries more weight in what he says than this guy. This guy, he really is a paragon and a role model for all of us in the hobby. So much so that the entire hobby hangs on his every word. If it wasn't for J. Scott Garibay, I really don't know. I honestly think the entire hobby would just implode, right? And so we really need to take his suggestions seriously. He has made bold claims in the past, such as having a statue of Gary Gygax, the size of the Statue of Liberty, putting that up in the country, right? So that way people can worship at the idol's feet of the great Gary Gygax. And this is just one of many things that he has thrown out there of just utmost importance. But he has put out a two-part episode where he has listed the games that can no longer be played in the tabletop role-playing game community. And so it's a heavy heart, right? I'm going to throw out these games. This is coming from J. Scott Garibay. These are the list of games. I'm going to read them off. These games you must stop playing. If you are currently playing any of these games, you have no choice, but you have to stop playing. You have to put the games back on your shelf, and you cannot touch them anymore. You can't open them, you can't share them, you can't buy them. You definitely cannot play them, right? So I think J. Scott Garibay, this was a couple weeks ago, he put these videos out, I think, and his command directly from the top was that you can do a 1 to 3 part wrap-up of whatever campaign you currently have ongoing. But after that, guys, time's up, and really, you should already have stopped playing these games, right? And so here is the list of games that are now forbidden. They are immediately, you must stop playing them. Call of Cthulhu, Blades in the Dark, any game that is powered by the Apocalypse system, any game that is a Forged in the Dark game, Shadowrun, Index Card RPG, Shadow Dark, Dragonbane, all Free League games, Blade Runner, Conan 2D20, Tales from the Loop, and Viking Death Squad. So if your game is on that list, you can't play it anymore. It's over, guys. It's done. You may have had a lot of fun. One of those games might be your favorite game, but it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter, because the truth is, it doesn't matter what you like. It doesn't matter what your group likes, right? It doesn't matter what you and your friends like to play at your own table. What really matters is that we obey our overlords, that we shill for WotC, and that we follow the commands and orders of J. Scott Garibay, our amazing and just really smart leader, right? Who is not in any way crazy or insane. Now, the good news is that not every game was put on this list. So in his infinite wisdom, J. Scott Garibay has allowed you and your table to play other games out there, just not any of these games, right? And clearly, you don't want to play D&D because D&D sucks. And so here are the games that you can still play, right? You can play Xenoplicity. You can pick it up at drivethrurpg.com. PDFs available now. Hard and softback are coming very soon. And here's the thing. It's going to be more fun than what you're used to playing anyway. So you're going to have a time of your life playing it. Pick up my game, Xenoplicity. It is still available. You are not in any trouble if you play Xenoplicity. That is on the approved list of games that is still allowed, because it is not on Scott Garibay's 10 list of games to immediately stop playing, okay? This is important. So you can play Xenoplicity. You can play other games too. There's lots of games that he didn't mention, right? You can still play White Wolf products like Vampire the Masquerade. You can still play Traveler, okay? So there are games that are still out there that you can still play. Total Party skill games, those are still available and open to the public. But what you should definitely do is you should definitely pick up Xenoplicity. And you can pick it up at drivethrurpg.com. Within a day or less, you can be playing a new game that is still allowed, that is still approved. But Xenoplicity is such a great, fantastic game, and in Scott Garibay's infinite wisdom, he did not put it on his list, which means you can still play it. So pick up Xenoplicity today, and have a great day, guys.